I've been a hotelier for over 3 decades.
Please remember at all times that you're representatives of the hotel.
And I know just how tough this profession can be.
It's 24/7. We're just exhausted.
But not once in all my years
Oh, mother of God.
have I seen so many businesses
Everything I've earned has gone into this place.
and owners closer to the point of collapse.
You're fired.
It's too much.
Sorry.
So I'm back, here to help rescue these flailing businesses.
Can you put your belly away?
It really looks like you just don't care.
From hotel newbies
It's absolutely terrifying.
to traditional seaside B&Bs
On the beach like Pamela Anderson.
and village pubs.
Dirty fagging by? I don't think so.
Where's your sense of humour?
It's not my idea of fun.
And I'm up against the clock
Feeling very anxious.
because they're all on the edge.
Very critical situation financially.
I don't like failing.
I'll be rolling my sleeves up and getting stuck in,
That's closer to nature than I've been in a while.
delivering some tough love,
It's a tip, woman. I don't know which bit I hate most. I'm sorry to be hurtful. I mean, hello.
to help these hospitality businesses get on the right path
I don't have anywhere to put a pair of knickers, but I've got a recycling bin.
before it's too late.
How are bookings?
Empty.
That is unexpected.
This time,
I'm a broad-minded woman, but sleeping under a pie may be a step too far for me.
a country pub with an unconventional owner obsessed by pies.
Just cut into it, guys, and see what you think. Oh, pie, man. Look at that.
I mean, fine, we get it. He likes pies.
And dodgy decor.
Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know. A lot of plastic died to make this.
Martin, are you ready to accept the challenge? Man versus food.
Let's do it.
At the Farmer's Boy Inn in Gloucestershire,
Can we just get a picture of you doing some work?
Oh, you're funny, aren't you?
54-year-old owner and married father of 3, Phil is mad about pies.
46 British Pie Awards, and I've been here for 25 years, and I never get fed up eating pies.
Eating them and coming up with new inventions.
Why can't you have a coffee pie? A latte coffee pie? And if we could get that recipe right, we'd do all the trials. That's a big seller.
For the last 25 years, he's been running the pie-themed roadside pub he bought for £315,000.
We're very good at what we do because we like it. And this is my stage.
Right, guys, you ready to order?
We get the fish finger sandwich.
Iconic.
Working alongside Phil is manager Sarah, who's been his second in command for the past 2 years.
Yes, he's bubbling. Thank you.
I do talk a lot,
Yeah,
don't I?
Yeah, but I mean, I think I find it fine. But I've got an Irish mother.
That is very true.
Across the car park from the pub is a block of 8 courtyard bedrooms.
Laura Ashley Paint. Where do you think you are, the Hilton? Huh? Laura Ashley Paint. Mother of God.
And this accommodation has a unique selling point.
We have a family room, which is room 7 and room 8, and I call that the 2-in-1 pie room. And then there's a steak and ale one, which I named the grandfather one. Okay, you get my drift? The rooms are all named after pies.
But even with 4 million tourists a year flocking to the Forest of Dean to enjoy the great outdoors, Phil isn't getting his slice of the pie.
The room bookings have been slow. In fact, sometimes in January, if you dine in my restaurants, I'll give you the room for free. Oh, the occupancy rate, I would say, would be, I'd say, below 15% now. And that's what worries me. Who's in the middle? You're in the middle. OK.
With customers not as keen on the pie theme in the bedrooms as Phil, occupancy is plummeting, and the only thing propping up the business is the trade in the pub, which accounts for 75% of the takings.
We had the Big Ugly Burger tonight as well, but they didn't do it.
How much did they have left?
They left about, I'd say, a quarter of it.
With his 8-year-old triplets and wife Amanda, who works as a childminder to support.
To the triplets, my family are the centre of my universe.
Calling time on the pub Phil's put 25 years of work, and £500,000 into simply isn't an option.
I have my wife and my family to look after. So that's not on the agenda. That's not on the agenda. It means everything and more. This puts food on the table.
But with room bookings at an all-time low, if things don't improve soon, Phil is facing a nightmare scenario.
There'd be nothing worse than losing the business. Mother of God. Absolutely devastated if I lost it.
So today I'm in the Forest of Dean, and it is really pretty here.
Located on the border between England and Wales, this stunning ancient woodland sits on the edge of the dramatic Wye Valley.
It's somewhere that lots of people come on holiday, but where there's also an enormous amount of competition for accommodation providers.
So I hope I'll be able to give this business the boost it badly needs.
I can see the Farmer's Boy Inn straight ahead. I'm not entirely sure that I like my first look at it.
No, I didn't even look outside this morning.
What sort of manager are you? Huh?
I know, useless.
You think Basil Fawlty will be happy with this?
Despite the underwhelming exterior, there is at least one reason to be cheerful.
Well, it's got award-winning pies, apparently. So, that's a good sign.
Talking of signs,
What immediately strikes me is the signage on the road makes no mention of accommodation. That seems like a missing trick to me.
I hope the disappointing exterior isn't a sign of things to come inside.
Hello.
Hello.
Phil,
Alex.
nice to see you.
Lovely. Welcome to the Forest of Dean.
Sarah.
Nice to see you. Yes,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
I'm sensing a little bit of a pie theme here. It's subtly
Really?
done. It's so subtle.
Yeah.
My chef Richard, he's won 46 British Pie Awards.
My goodness.
He's even cooked for the Queen, bless her.
Gosh.
I believe that every business should have a sweet spot. And we went with it.
But listen, if everything is so rosy in the garden, why am I here?
I've been here for nearly 25 years in September.
Amazing.
And I still think the business is in a good position. But you get caught in the bubble.
Yeah.
I just think the brooms are at a level now where we are pretty quiet.
OK, well, I shall do my best.
Good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little poke about the place. I'll be right back.
Excellent. OK.
Thanks.
Christ.
First impressions are to be in this business 25 years and still to have a smile on your face is pretty much against the odds, I should know. I think the truth is, though, you can't just keep on hammering out the same old thing because it just becomes less and less effective. So I think that might be one of the chinks in his armour.
Check on those two and see if they have paid. That would help me. Am I nervous about her looking around? No, not at all. Let her go. Let her go and do what she wants to do.
With Phil's 8 motel-style bedrooms proving a tough sell, I want to see for myself where the problems might lie.
That is unexpected. Let me say, I'm a broad-minded woman, but sleeping under a pie may be a step too far for me.
It's certainly an attention-grabbing choice of artwork, which is more than could be said for the rest of the interiors.
Fairly basic room, nothing very exceptional. I really don't like these kind of bedspreads. Pretty much cheap as chips, isn't it? Taken no exception to anything, but that pie will have to go.
But with the basic rooms also named in honour of Phil's favourite food, I'm beginning to get a sense of why his accommodation is underperforming.
Well, I'm certainly glad I'm not staying here. Dirty fagging pie? I don't think so.
With plenty of businesses fighting for customers in the Forest of Dean, Phil needs to seriously improve his rooms and say goodbye to the pies, if he wants to take a slice of the market for himself.
I mean, fine, we get it. He likes pies. It's hardly a destination overnight stay, is it?
Coming up,
Right.
Will Phil come clean about the reality of his room bookings?
I don't believe you.
Okay, fair enough.
And finally face up to the truth?
I told her a couple of fibs. I don't think I got away with it.
I felt like he was talking to kind of shut me up.
Are you asking me not to swear, or are you...
No, I'm telling you not to swear.
Okay, fair enough.
At the Farmer's Boy Inn near the Forest of Dean,
I get people coming up to me, knowing me from the Farmer's Boy Inn. We know who you are. You're the pie man. I'm the pie man.
Phil's passion for pies has also rubbed off on his triplets.
If you want to make your own pie, any idea what you do?
Steak.
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 You had steak pie as well?
Steak.
Steak. Everyone's having a steak pie. Okay.
His love of pies has spilled over, taking centre stage in his underperforming bedrooms.
Phil's obviously an original, as we say politely.
And while the interior of the dining room isn't exactly to my taste...
Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know. A lot of plastic died to make this.
With the pub doing good business, I'm not going to interfere. But I am curious what the outside space has to offer.
What are those things? Ah, hideaway. They look like, little private dining booths. This garden's actually really pretty, and I think these are a bit of an eyesore. I'm assuming that they date back from the COVID days, but those days are long gone.
This garden has plenty of potential. It's a shame such a good-sized space is spoiled by the pied-aways and ugly umbrellas. But while the sun's still shining and I've built up an appetite...
So that is your main menu, and then they are the specials for today.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to make the most of it and cast my eye over the food offering. And I'm pleased to see it's not just pies.
Well, this is enough to make you feel hungry. Silky poached eggs, nestled on top of a thick slice of toasted bloomer, paired with crispy, smoky bacon. A perfect balance of creamy and crunchy textures that will leave you wanting more. I mean, that is brilliant. It's almost pornographic.
While the X-rated eggs and bacon does sound appealing, there's absolutely no way I can avoid trying a pie.
So, my darling, what would you recommend?
My favourite is the chicken leek and mushroom.
You say chicken leek and mushroom, I say let's do it.
Perfect.
Who writes the very poetic menu descriptions as well?
Phil's best friend at the moment is AI.
It's a little bit OTT, I think.
It's clear Phil is working in one of the toughest industries around. Since the start of 2020, more than 2,000 pubs have closed for good. So maximising every bit of income is essential.
You know, this could be an absolute goldmine in the summer. It's all a bit hit and miss. I think I could do better.
There's obviously room for improvement in the accommodation and this garden area.
Thank you. Lovely.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
It's delicious.
And while the pies do appear to be as tasty as advertised, I still don't feel the need to have a photo of one hung above my bed.
Thank you for my fine lunch.
You're welcome.
I hear that the purple prose on the menu is down to you. I loved all the, it's a sexy voice. It's like food porn.
Do you know what's been a great invention?
Yeah, what?
AI.
Oh, I don't use any AI.
Oh,
I think you might have had touch too much.
No.
Phil is clearly a bit of a character, but I'm wondering if he has any solid business ideas to balance out his more eccentric ones.
So, what do your rooms cost between and up to?
A double room would cost 125.
Right.
You could have a single room started off for 55 quid, and I want to sell the breakfast as an extra add-on.
OK. Thank you.
With prices, including breakfast, reaching as high as £149 per night, I'm worried that Phil is asking too much for what he has on offer here.
Right.
If I'm going to get this business booming again, he needs to focus on the quality of his product, including making more of the outdoor space.
So talk to me about your funny little cabins in the garden.
Our hideaways, if I'm honest, they're gone, they're finished to me. And we've been talking about different things, what we would do outside. What I want to do is get a TP, put a fire in the middle of it with an oven that we can put pies, pizzas in there. Because everyone's doing pizza, and we have all the toppings for the pies. Everyone's just sticking on the pizza.
I mean...
Oh, don't be like that. I think it's a great idea.
Except there is also a different argument which suggests you focus on one aspect of your business and don't diminish your forces by doing things here, there and everywhere. Why is there nothing that says that you've got rooms on the enormous big sign that's facing your enormously busy road?
We used to advertise the rooms on the blackboard outside. And then I found that most of my rooms were booked online. Now, there is an argument to say if I put it out there, people that are coming by that are locals, the families coming to stay with them, would have that.
I'm
totally
glad I
agree.
don't have to make that argument.
Totally agree with you.
Tell me about your occupancy.
Used to be about 75%, right? It's dropped down to 60%.
Over the whole year?
Yeah?
Well, I don't believe you.
Okay, fair enough.
Sarah! I want to talk to you about occupancy rates.
Yes, so... got it here.
So occupancy rate in February was 32%.
January 27.
March is 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 54 in April.
OK, I want to try and work out over the course of the year...
Right.
what the average occupancy is.
Right, yeah. I'll do that for
Thank you. And then we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, we will, yeah.
The idea that Phil's rooms were achieving 60% occupancy is clearly pie in the sky. If he wants his business to prosper, he needs to cut the crack and start concentrating on attracting far more customers to his accommodation.
Occupancy rates, what they are. I told her a couple of fibs. I don't think I got away with it.
I don't think you did.
No.
I have a feeling that he spends a lot more time concentrating on the food than he does on his rooms. And that's exactly why I'm here.
With my first day drawing to a close, I'm wondering how I'm going to get Phil to take his eyes off the pies and start paying attention to the elements of the farmer's boy that are failing.
He talks a good talk, but I don't think I'd be here unless he thought I could improve his business. Now I've got to work out how the hell to do that.
It's the morning of my second day in Gloucestershire, and I want to get to the bottom of the truth of Phil's occupancy rates.
Hi, morning.
Hello, Alex.
I think we need to get straight to business.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said that. I'll drink more coffee.
Have you found out your occupancy?
So, it's 42%. And that is scary.
I know.
Yeah,
It shows me that you're not on top of it. Because you thought that it was 60. And it's nowhere bloody near.
Frightening.
This is the perfect time to focus in and make this really work.
Here we go.
Rooms should be the financial foundation of Phil's business. If his occupancy slips any further, the whole of the farmer's boy could collapse and all the pies in the world won't save him. So I want to show him just how valuable his accommodation could be.
Phil?
Yes, on the way.
This here is a visual representation of your fixed costs on your rooms. So your cost of cleaning, about £12 a room.
Okay.
Laundry, which you said to me is 17
£17,
quid. And then you've got VAT, 20%, and the glass represents utilities. So I think that your rooms probably cost you 50 quid to put on. I think that if you know that you're spending 50 quid on a room, you need to charge at least £80 to start making a profit. You're skimming a tiny amount of cream off the top, and it gets smaller every year.
It does,
And that is why the rooms have got to work hard for you.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To demonstrate just how much more money Phil's rooms could make, I've got something to whet his appetite.
So, what I have prepared for you is a pie chart. So this is where you are at the moment. 40% occupancy.
Yeah, thanks very much.
And I have done you an average room rate of 105 a night.
Yeah.
With each room having overheads of £50 per night, Phil's average profit is £55. At 40% occupancy, that should net him a total of £56,210 a year.
Just by increasing 10%, you miraculously make an extra 14 grand a year.
Yeah.
At 50% occupancy, Phil's annual profit would jump to £70,262.
Where you should be, however, 105 grand.
Yeah.
At 75%.
God, look at that.
At 75% occupancy, Phil's profits could be in excess of £105,000, almost double where he currently is.
The rooms is an untapped resource. And I can't understand why there's nothing in the car park that tells people that you have rooms. You're missing some really, really basic cross-advertising.
I agree. Pietastic.
But even more important than making it clear he has rooms on offer, Phil needs to improve the quality of his accommodation to justify his prices and make more of his location in the Forest of Dean. So I've brought him to another pub with rooms that is drawing the crowds.
There's a very specific reason I brought you here, which is that he's offering rooms that are comparable in price to your rooms.
Okay.
I think that if you can stay here for 130 quid a night with breakfast, where would you stay?
Absolutely.
So that's what
No
I want.
brainer.
That's what I want to point out to
Okay.
you. There's a few other things too.
Okay.
Come with me.
Fantastic. Okay.
The reason I thought it was really valid to bring you here is you're both offering food and drink, and you both have a small number of bedrooms.
But rather than style the rooms around a pastry-based aesthetic, this owner has opted for stylish decor that ties in gently to the local setting.
This is called Kingfisher, and instead of pies, he has birds above the bed. Yeah?
Lovely, yeah. So what's the difference between that and my pies?
I think this is
More subtle, isn't it?
a little bit more appropriate, possibly, for this beautiful, picturesque area. So I think we're going to find a theme for your rooms that refers back to your location, area of outstanding natural beauty.
Absolutely.
And we're going to change those aforementioned pictures, which shall now remain nameless forever.
Absolutely. Bin, go.
Brollies.
Brollies.
I mean, it looks quite smart, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'm delighted that Phil is coming around to my way of thinking. And with my first visit almost done, before I go, I want to set out a plan for getting the farmer's boy firing on all cylinders.
I want to advertise the rooms on the roadside. I'd like to modernise the rooms.
Yeah, that would be
You
great.
have got to think about the new names and the theme for the rooms.
Yeah.
We're just going to freshen it all up.
Okay.
I also want to give the garden an uplift so it can really make the most of its fantastic potential. But first I need Phil to dispose of his grotty old sheds.
You talked about getting rid of the pideaways.
I'm on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree.
Great. I really want to come back and feel like you've given it back some love and attention.
Yes, okay.
Good. When I met Phil, I felt like he was talking to kind of shut me up, in a way. But it's given Phil a real shock to find out that he's only did 40% occupancy over the course of last year. I need him to refocus, because actually he's got a lot to do here.
During his 25 years in business, Phil has tried it all to make a success of the farmer's boy.
So this room here was a pool room, pool and darts, and we turned it into a deli. And then from there, I turned it into a tea room, and it wasn't a good idea.
I'm hoping that my ideas for change will prove to be more profitable.
There we go.
Starting with addressing the lack of advertising for his rooms.
New signs.
If he embraces my plans, I'm convinced I can help Phil bring the farmer's boy back from the brink.
Dirty feckin' pie. I really object to taking this one down. This is who we are. This is room 6. This comes off.
At the Farmer's Boy Inn near the Forest of Dean,
Take it out. Keep it simple. Grandfather pie.
I've asked owner Phil to ditch his pie-themed rooms
Not my idea, Alex.
and come up with new names that speak to the scenic setting.
So what we decided to do, we're in the Forest of Dean, and each room is going to be named after a tree.
I'm impressed Phil's adopted an identity that reflects the pub's location in an area of outstanding natural beauty.
And hang it is.
I wonder how he's getting on with ridding the pideaways from the garden.
As you can see, this was one of them, and we've got people coming today to take these away.
Just 2 weeks on from my last visit, I'm back in the Forest of Dean. And to help Phil get his act together, justify his price and up that shocking 42% occupancy, I'm planning on breathing new life into his tired bedrooms.
I'm really looking forward to showing him that on a very, very, very tiny budget, we can make a huge difference to the rooms.
But first things first, how has he got on advertising his rooms to passers-by?
There's a new sign, but who knows what it says? There's so much writing on it. I think it's a little bit too much information to expect the casual driver past to really be able to take it in. I just wanted a sign that said 8 ensuite bedrooms.
It's a disappointing start to my return, but there's so much to do today, I can't dwell on it for too long.
Right. Hello, young man.
Hello, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Not too bad.
Mwah. Nice to see you. Darling, so, may I say, you slightly overdid it on the sign at the front.
Too much on it?
How did you know that I was going to say that? 8 ensuite rooms. That's all I wanted you to say, because everything else is really evident.
Oh, so I kind of lost that bit in the middle.
You really did.
I'll have to have a chat with the designer there.
We've got 2 days left.
Yes.
The first thing I want to do is show you how I think that we could improve your rooms a little bit.
Yeah.
But before I crack on with my makeover, Phil's choice of new room names is already creating a better first impression.
Honestly, would you rather stay in Dirty Fecking Pie or in Oak? The choice
I
is
like
yours.
a dirty feckin' pie, and I know where you're going with it, so I get it.
What we're trying to do is
It's move.
it on.
Fair enough, and we have.
The next step in my plan is about ridding these rooms of the pies and continuing the Forest of Dean theme into the interiors.
I'd like us to, first of all, take down that picture.
Yeah.
Second of all, take out the cushions and the bedspread.
Yeah.
Okay. And then take these off. Great.
Right. Make sure you get this in, because I'm only going to do it once. So. Oh.
Lovely.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, that already looks nice. Bye, pie. I mean, honestly, the room just looks like a different thing already without that awful, awful pie picture.
Having finally said bye-bye to the pie, I now want to add an injection of local style.
In our attempt to bring the Forest of Dean theme into the rooms,
Yes.
I'm bringing the green in here. I've got you a very nice bed cover,
Okay.
like that.
I like it.
So simple.
Isn't that simple?
It's just been a refresh. So now, if you give me 20 minutes of your handyman, I will finish off and then I'll show you the full effect.
Yeah. I knew this moment was coming. It's this very sad day that my pie pictures, my masterpieces are coming out of my rooms. However, the woman has spoken. I have to obey.
With a blank canvas to work with on the bedroom wall,
Martin, come with me.
I want handyman Martin to help me add more appropriate artwork to continue the more stylish Forest of Dean theme.
Will you help me pull out the bed?
Yep.
Lovely. And then my plan is, we've got these 3 little pictures.
Okay.
So could we frame them? Could you do a bit of painting behind them? A colour and then a border would be lovely. Basically, this is just homemade. and so it's very cheap and effective. They're about a £5 frame each. So the idea was to show Phil that he can really make a massive difference in a room, spending about 60 quid.
But before I unveiled the refreshed accommodation to Phil...
So, this is looking amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got rid of the hideaways.
You've given me foot in the arse that you needed.
I want to add some finishing touches to his outdoor space.
I'm suggesting that we could make this chic with a small change.
I like that.
I'm going to show you.
It's a chic word. I like that today.
On my first visit, this area was a mess, cluttered with a bevy of branded parasols.
Simple. Chic.
Inspired by our visit to the nearby pub on the river,
Here we go.
these stylish logo-free umbrellas will bring a touch of class to the space that was sorely missing before.
Isn't that nice?
It's very nice.
And then, as I hate to waste anything,
Phil's cherished pie names for his rooms are ideal to repurpose as table numbers.
You're getting some brownie points back now.
am I?
Yeah,
The ones
well
that I've
done.
lost before.
Well done. Yeah, no, I really like that.
This space was totally wasted when it was home to the tatty old Pideaways. But with just £200, it's now a simple and stylish seating area, complemented with fresh herbs and flowers, and more in keeping with the countryside surroundings.
It looks a bit more Forester Dean, darling.
Yeah, yeah. And also it looks cared for.
Yeah.
That's massive,
It is massive.
isn't it? Just looks loved, and I like that.
Good, darling. I'm really pleased.
With the garden given a new lease of life and Martin prepping the bedrooms, I've arranged to meet Mark Terry Lush from the Dean and Y Tourist Board. Hopefully his insight can help me to fill Phil's rooms.
Tell me, why do people come here?
The people come here to spend time outdoors. They want to go walking in the forest, they want to be able to go kayaking or paddleboarding on the river. A lot of cyclists in the Forest of Dean, so that's a really big thing.
I'm working with Phil Kiernan at the Farmer's Boy Inn, and he hasn't really advertised his rooms.
I had no clue that he had accommodation.
Really interesting. He doesn't advertise it even on his own site,
I think
so it's not
he's missing a huge opportunity.
Is there a demand for rooms at the more value end of the scale?
Absolutely, there's a shortage of rooms, and I think there'll be a huge amount of demand for it, and I'm surprised that we're not hearing more about it.
I'm very keen to work out, you know, how to help him fill them.
Well, number one, he should become a partner of the Tourism Association of Visit DY, because instantly he would get his accommodation and his pub promoted on our websites and our socials. We have about a combined 4 million reach. So for him to be part of that means he could generate extra publicity, as well as extra views and as well as extra visitors to his own website, and therefore more bookings.
Thank you. It feels like there's a lot going on here, and it also feels as if they've got a very proactive tourist board, and, you know, he's missing a trick. Focus, Phil, focus.
Back at the pub, I'm hoping that my mini makeover of Phil's formerly dated rooms, which were dark and dominated by pictures of his beloved pies, is going to grab Phil's attention and help him to focus on his rooms again.
Pies, be gone.
Oh, bloody hell. That looks lovely.
Not only does the new tree theming reflect the pub's location, but the DIY artwork and soft furnishings freshen everything up. And all achieved in a couple of hours on a budget that won't break the bank.
£5 each frame, a bit of leftover paint, a little bit of batten painted black.
I thought that was a picture.
No. I mean, honestly, darling, the bedspread was 25, the pillows were 8 quid each, the key fob was another tenner. I must have spent 60 quid.
I hope my makeover shows him you don't need to splash the cash to bring these rooms back to life, and helps justify their price tag.
You just think, oh, OK, you've got to paint the rooms. Well, no, just a little bit of colour, and then you go, oh, wow, I like that.
I'm going to get another few done before I go tomorrow. I've got enough to do 4.
Excellent. That's super, thank you.
Pleasure.
I'm like a little
Good.
kid. It's Christmas.
Good.
Chic. Chic is the word. I like it. Chic. There we go.
With rooms and garden both refreshed, now I want to talk to Phil about ideas to help him up his occupancy.
So, my dear, tomorrow is our last day together. And as this year is your 25th year in business at the Farmer's Boy, I would like to show some people the changes.
Yeah.
So I am going to open my little black book and try and find a few people to come. But I would love you also to hop onto social media and suggest that we have an open house tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I'd like to leave you thinking I've introduced you to a few more people in a whole new market.
Yeah, that's good.
So while Phil puts the word out on social media...
Hi guys, we've made some massive changes to what we're going to do. We're going to have an open day tomorrow.
I'm making plans for who I need to invite.
This is a famous tourist area, and I just have to make sure that some of them come and look at this place and make up their minds to stay here.
It's my final day in the stunning Forest of Dean. And in order to try and pull in some punters to help Farmer's Boy Inn owner Phil boost his 42% occupancy,
Gosh,
I'm doing my best to embrace the great outdoors.
seems rather popular. I mean, each to their own.
I've come to meet Gareth, owner of a cycle centre that's just 8 miles from the Farmer's Boy, that could provide Phil with a steady stream of customers to fill his rooms.
What kind of visitor numbers do you get here?
So you're looking now nearly 350,000 visitors a year. Cycling is probably the most popular activity you come to do in the Forest of Dean.
I'm working with an accommodation provider who's got 8 pretty good value rooms.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to encourage him to foster links with businesses in the area. You know, we've got an open day today. I'm hoping I'll be able to convince you to come and have a look and see what we've got to offer.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah? Thank you
brilliant.
very much. Thank you.
With 350,000 visitors a year to just this cycle centre, this massive market seems an ideal solution for Phil. So I hope he's got the luck of the Irish with him when it comes to impressing our open day guests.
How are you feeling today?
I'm excited about today. Let's see what people think. The product is good, so we've done what we can.
I want to remind people that the Farmer's Boy Inn is still firmly in business after 25 years.
I totally agree.
Well, let's hope they approve of the rooms.
Hello, how are you? All right?
With Phil's guests beginning to arrive...
Hello guys, big massive beer garden if you want to go out there as well.
Plus my crowd from the cycle centre...
Do feel free to have a little nibble.
And Mark from Wydeen Tourism, who could promote the Farmer's Boy to an audience of more than 4 million potential customers. If today goes well, the Farmer's Boy could be on the up again.
Philip!
God's me mother.
I don't know anyone that calls you Philip.
With his influential guests assembled, I want to see if they prefer the new tree-themed rooms or the ones with Phil's crusty old pie pitchers.
Go and look at his accommodation, and then I'm asking you all to vote by putting a ballot in a box whether you prefer the old rooms or the new rooms.
Are you going to tell which is which?
I think they'll be able to work it out, Philip.
Okay.
As the tour kicks off and the crowd cast their eyes over the rooms...
Do come in.
This is lovely. It's a nice little sun trap.
I'm quietly confident that my new tree theme will impress the guests.
Oh, I love the colours.
And prove that I'm not the only one who would rather not wake up under a pie.
Oh my God, that's a passion killer, isn't it?
It is a bit.
With prices starting at £80 per night, I'm hoping the refreshed rooms will appeal to tourists from the outdoor enthusiast market who are looking for a bargain.
You get a lot of very budget-conscious travellers and, will appeal to that kind of market.
Good. Thank you.
It's good value. It's in the right area. This is definitely a lot more of that sort of a getaway that you might want.
Good. I'm glad you're saying all the right things. Thank you, Mark.
That approval is music to my ears and could mean money in Phil's pocket if he starts pushing his accommodation harder.
I think the thing is, Phil has this kind of untapped resource and he's got to use it better.
While Phil looks to seal a deal with Mark...
I think you've got a huge opportunity with, you might call it a bit of tweaking.
And the guests vote on which style of room they prefer...
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I want to get the verdict from Phil's wife.
What do you think of the rooms?
Really nice.
Good.
Really nice. Definitely
needed that touch, because I always said I didn't like those pie pictures.
Good. I'm glad you approve. Phew. But, you know, to be 25 years in business and to still have a business is really a testament to him, and he should be incredibly proud of what he does, but he needs to remember the basics and keep on really focusing on them.
Just slow down a little bit.
Maybe. None of us are getting any younger. Right?
Exactly.
With all the ballots cast, my time at the Farmer's Boy is drawing to a close.
So, first of all, shall we see who voted for the pie rooms and who voted for the not pie rooms? Oh, look. Lovely fresh forest look. You are more than pies. Lovely rooms and atmosphere, big improvement.
It's that last one that you just read. That word atmosphere. And what you've done is that you've helped to bring the atmosphere and the quality up.
That's what I've been trying to do. But also, Mark, who runs Visit Dean Y, he says that you really have got to join the association because it gives you visibility on their website and it'll drive traffic to yours.
I had a great chat with him today, and we've arranged a meeting already.
Good! You'll build connections with other businesses, like we did with the bike people I went to today.
Yeah.
Who are really interested at being able to suggest places that are good value for their customers to stay.
Yeah.
And I think you've just got to refocus on this again, because this is a little gem of a business.
Thank you.
And it does you proud.
Thank you very much.
When I first arrived here, the Farmer's Boy's collapsing occupancy meant its future was looking uncertain. Now, with garden and rooms both given a new lease of life, plus the prospect of some valuable new business relationships, Phil's worries should be a thing of the past.
It's been a good day. I'm really happy with how we've managed to turn things round. I hope I'm leaving Phil with a pub to be proud of. So, my darling, bye for now.
Like someone said in that comments box, you're much more than pies, Phil. So if there's anything I've learned about it, we're much more than pies. The garden has been massive, as in we've had a lot of people say how they're glad the pie-aways are gone. So that's an excellent change. People have said how they love the rooms, and we've done the rest of them now. We're happy with that. We're using different systems now as well regarding marketing. So overall, the exercise has been brilliant, and Alex is welcome back anytime she wants.